They can hear you, Morgan. Good viewers so far. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Beyond the South Stand with me, Jez Davies. This live episode. Can't believe it, Morgan.
Who knows what's going to happen?
I know, we've moved into the live realm. It's scary.
Please don't say F or B words like in Bo Selector. You might remember that reference, Jez, to
Yeah. Davina McCall, you're live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. Yeah, I remember it well. So obviously joined with my illustrious co-host, Mr. Morgan here, the best quiff in Dereham. How are you, sir?
I'm good. You can see my plants. I've moved it. The fern is there. Got my lucky ladder.
Excellent.
Some more plants over there. So yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. It was quite promising. We had one viewer just then, and then they jumped off just as I started talking about your quiff. So we'll keep an eye on that as it goes on. We're also joined with Ollie Sadler from the TikTok channel. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for jumping on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. So how's the TikTok channel going?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I literally just posted about 15 minutes before this started, little Leeds review, which I'm sure we're going to get into today's episode as well. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
especially live as well. Should be good.
No, brilliant. And just whilst I've got everyone's attention, all 5 of our listeners, I can finally say that because there is 5 people listening now. Come along to the Freemasons Arms pub on Wednesday, and you can get 10% off if you are a YouTube subscriber. So do jump along and obviously like and subscribe on our channel, and you do get that wonderful discount with those guys. And it's a great pub, isn't it, Morgan? We've been a few times now.
Yeah, it's all match days. It's not just this Wednesday, so it's all match days. But yeah, Freemasons on Hall Road, so sort of near the bus station, Sainsbury's kind of area. Yeah, really good place, really good, really welcoming, a nice mix of a pub meets a bar. It's not too much one or the other, so it's a really good venue, and they've got like screens on as well for those who can't always make it to Carrow Road. They show the games there. And I believe they're having their outside done in for summer for the World Cup. So even better, even more reason to get down there. Now the weather's broken. Now the spring is. I kind of feel teased by it last week though. It was like it felt like we were heading down the mild road, and then I had to end up wearing gloves and a scarf today. So not sure what's.
There we go. And also for everyone watching, do obviously comment as well, so we can share your comments as you've seen down below with the little test ones that we did earlier on. I don't know if everyone can see those, but yeah, do obviously comment if you'd like to as we're going along. So let's get into it. Let's talk about yesterday's game then. So obviously 3-0 away from home to Leeds United. Ollie, perhaps as you said, you did your review earlier. Talk us through the game and what your thoughts on it were.
Yeah, so obviously it was my first away day yesterday, so I enjoyed the ground. The performance, not so much, to be fair, but I kind of expected it. I think, we got 14 players out injured now, so going into the game, it was always going to be tough. And I think as well, it's important to highlight that Ellen Road is a tough away test for any side in England. Let's put it out there. So I think to go there and second half was a lot better. First half, I thought we were quite toothless. I know a lot of people were moaning at certain individuals within the within the forward line. I thought, to be honest, they were all poor. I think we were starved. I mean, the quality in terms of the midfield, you looked at Tanaka, Longstaff as well. They completely controlled the midfield, and sort of, we couldn't work any sort of spaces in the half, if you will. Second half was a little bit better. I thought Mundell Smith was done really well when he first came on. Positive impact straight away, ball across. Lamane could have scored if he connected with it properly. But I think it was as expected. We didn't go there and we weren't completely embarrassing, but also we went there and I suppose put up a stronger fight in the second half, and it was a good away day for everyone as well. For the travelling fans, we were loud on the road. And yeah, it was a good day all round from that point of view. And I think people were just happy to be there. What we last 16 of the FA Cup. We've only been to the quarterfinals, I think, once in the last decade. So it was a good atmosphere. I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Fantastic. What about yourself, Morgan? What were your thoughts?
I mean, bridge too far probably for our squad, our current squad. I think, like I said, something slightly intelligent on the Pinkin yesterday. Well, maybe it was. I don't know.
Other regional newspapers are available.
I shocked myself maybe with it. But I said, like, in another universe, if you've got like a Clermont, a full Clermont team of his own making and choice, without too many injuries, going up against Farke's Premier League Leeds, might have been a different story. Might have got a win. But yeah, hello there.
Adam.
Hello
there.
But yeah, so it was. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to lie and say I was like, oh, that's great, we lost, but I kind of expected it, to be honest. I wasn't surprised to see 3-0. Probably a little bit flattering for Leeds, but the same measure. What could really we have done with the team we've got? We've also got to play Sheffield United on Wednesday, which is why we're here on this podcast, and Preston on Saturday. So, I mean, we are, I'd say, pretty threadbare as it stands. So, maybe the getting through to the next round might have been a little bit, I don't know. Again, how much have we got? How many players are coming back? When are they coming back? Don't forget, we've got a big derby coming up in April.
Sure.
And we could use as many, all hands on deck for that.
No, absolutely. And obviously, anyone else watching along on the live, do obviously comment. Let us know what you thought about the Leeds game. We'll post that straight away, like we did with Adam Cartwright's comment halfway through Morgan's monologue. And good evening.
You love a bit of alliteration, don't you? Do you reckon I could get my own Morgan's monologue or Morgan's moans or some shit like that?
Could be on our new T-shirts that are coming out in the next couple of weeks. It could be it's written across the front. Is
that a sneaky teaser for all of our listeners?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, no, I completely agree with you both. I think it was a bridge too far. We came up against a very good Premier League side who have had, let's be honest, a relatively good season. They're probably going to stay in a division against a manager that we know very well. And I just think, missed opportunity perhaps. Had it been at home, I think we probably would have given them more of a game. I was just thinking today when the draw happened that Leeds were going to get Port Vale. I was like, that would have just been. It just would have been so Norwich, wouldn't it, if that happened? But I think Port Vale ended up getting Chelsea. I can't remember who Leeds got. Was it Man City?
Leeds got either Brentford or West Ham. I believe they're still playing. If not, I'm not sure
who they're playing tonight. So Adam is back and has said a different game if Slimani's chance goes in.
Yeah, I would agree with him. Yeah, I think at that point is where we were starting to build momentum. I think it was sort of midway or early into the second half. It was a shame he missed a chance. It was a shame he didn't see a goal as well. I thought Stacey, I think you just could sense he lacks a bit of confidence at the minute with that shot as well that he had. But different game if Slimani's chance goes in for sure.
No, absolutely. Good. Right, Mr. Kenny McLean. I mean, I'll start with this one, I think. I saw him in a petrol station a few weeks ago in Wyndham. And
was he buying pizza?
Was he buying what, sorry?
Pizza.
No, he wasn't. I don't know what he was buying, actually. I was just, I was a little bit blown away. But no, it was lovely to chat to him. Obviously, City legends. There's been some great memories down the years. And I'll ask you both about your memory of Kenny as we go along. But I think the highlight for me has to be at City Hall when during the promotion celebrations where he got the mayor's hat, ringing the bell and stuff. It was with about the bottle of Mad Dog 2020 in his hand as well. It was just incredible. But he's
are available,
of course, yeah. And it was I think he's much maligned certain quarters, shall we say? But I've always seen the job he's done for us, and that goal against Man City as well. I'm stealing all of your ones. Apologise, but no, just thanks for everything you've done for us, and keep it going. And obviously, great news today. Obviously on the scrimmage, was it on Radio Norfolk? It's got announced that he's here next year with us. So
is it just
really
a year's suspension? I
Yeah.
wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, they've actioned the year extension that they can do within his contract, which is brilliant news. Excuse me, Ollie. Talk to us perhaps a little bit about your memories of Kenny McLean, unless I've stolen all of them.
Yeah, well, I was going to bring up the Man City one, and I was also going to bring up, I believe it was the Bristol City game at home. I think we won 3-2, if I'm right in saying that. Where he sort of bounced it and then sort of hit a dipping shot into the far corner. But I've always stood by McLean, even when he was getting stick in Farkas days. I thought he was scapegoated by a lot of fans unfairly. He's always kept a cool head, and I think I was speaking to someone yesterday at the game, and he told me he's probably played for about 5 or 6 different managers in his time here, or something like that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 5. But every single one of them has outed him as the most important player at the club. His leadership qualities as well for younger players. And he's always had a start in the team, always made that left centre mid spot his own. He's a great person on and off the pitch. I can't speak highly enough of him, and he'll be well regarded. Upon his time from Norwich as well, once he eventually moves on, he'll be regarded as a club legend, in my opinion anyway.
Yeah, he'll get his own motif, probably with a bell on the mayor's hat on the outside of the stand. I mean, where do I kind of like? Have I really got anything else to add? Probably not. I think
I have.
All right, you always do, don't you? You always got the last word. I don't know. I just think that he scored. Did he score against? Was it Birmingham? Was it against Birmingham? That great goal the other day. I think I looked down to do something and I missed it. So, but yeah, so he does come up with great goals again. Man City, I think, amazing. Had an amazing game, amazing day. But yeah, just I think it says a lot when you see him a lot in the content that the club put out. I think when they had a cook-off. He was like one of the judges or something, if I remember rightly. But I think that goes to show the level of kind of maturity and leadership that he has. That he's kind of regarded as that sort of figure. I mean, we don't have a lot of Kenny McLeans, do we? In terms of our sort of like leaders across that squad. I think that's something that we tried to address a few years ago. By bringing in Duffy and Barnes and whoever else, a few older kind of pros. But again, who's still here? Who's still playing? It's McLean's likely first name on you see on the team sheet, and when he's not here, not on it, you're always worried. I kind of felt a few. Was it Kenny who did his? Was it him who did his ACL before? Or am I thinking of Hanley when the World Cup or Euros of Scotland, and he
was it not his Achilles, Grant Hanley?
Yes,
possibly.
Yes.
I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I mean, he's that goal that he scored for Scotland at the halfway line. I mean, what is that about? Yeah, I mean, the guy's. He's not super old, but he's still kind of like he's still got his legs. So we're lucky. Yeah. I think we're lucky to have him.
Absolutely, yeah. And I've forgotten the point I was going to make. So never mind. Oh, the point I was going to make was we've had he's played under 6-7 different managers. Every single manager pays him first name on the team sheet, probably most of the time.
Yeah.
And what an inspiration to some of those younger players coming through as well. So yeah, he'll be sorely missed when he departs, but I think it's great to see that he's got another year. And again, I think within that year, the remit has really got to be to try and replace him, isn't it? If he is going to be here for one more year only, we need to then start looking towards the end of next season. Well, start planning for life without him, essentially. So yeah, it's be a sad day when he does depart, but he's a fine man and a fine professional footballer. So, right. That's why we're all here, isn't it? Let's talk about Sheffield United on Wednesday. We are 11 points off, I think, relegation at the moment. If anyone is still looking down, I think it's 10 or 11 points, isn't it, Ollie?
Yeah, 10, I believe.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we win on, and we have got a game in hand on some of those teams as well now, finally, always seemed like they had the game in hand, but we do now have that advantage. Are we going to see, I'm going to come to you first, Morgan, this time. Are we going to see a reaction this Wednesday evening from the team?
I think so, but I also think that we are, again, in a state of flux with the amount of injuries we've got. So we do I'll go shout out to the Gun Show, Steve. We do a prediction on the Pinkin every week when there's a game, and not an FA Cup game, but like a league game. And I predicted 1-1 because, again, I think that we have got a lot of like I said, yesterday we had the FA Cup, so travelling up to Leeds, playing against the Premier League side, Sheffield United on Wednesday, Preston on Saturday at home. So good evening, Fiona. But yeah, maybe there's a cup of tea. Bring it in. But yeah, I think I'd like to see a reaction, but will we? Again, do we have the personnel to really kind of push Sheffield United?
Yeah, this is it, Ollie.
Yeah, I think both teams will be looking for a reaction. You know, Sheffield United were held at home to West Brom, securing a point. But I think it's a weird one because I'm more confident going into this game. Obviously, I would be than going into Leeds, but I'm not confident enough that I think we're going to go and pick up a win. I think it will be a close game. Like you rightly pointed out as well, we're still so short on players. You know, we've just been torn about for 90 minutes by Leeds as well. So the boys will be a little bit leggy as well. Yes, I know Sheffield United have got that extra day rest. But yeah, it's a weird one as well because a lot of other teams are playing. So regardless, once all the fixtures are played, we'll still have that game in hand, if I'm right in saying, on Stoke, and I think it's QPR or someone like that above us. But I think it will be a good game. I think as well, another thing is that the boys would have known it was going to be tough at Leeds. So I think going into Sheffield United, maybe it'll be a little bit more of a confident boost if you look at it from that perspective that, okay, we're back in the Championship now. Well, this is what we've got left to play for. A few more wins, probably away from securing safety. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting end to the season. I think, to be honest, 2 or 3 more wins might do it because a lot of teams right now are picking up points at the bottom. You see Oxford, even West Brom, I suppose, picking up points against Sheffield United, and a lot of teams will be in it now. And even Portsmouth, I think Ipswich game in hand is actually at Portsmouth as well, and that won't be easy for them either. So a lot of teams have a lot to play for. So we've just got to knuckle down and get results.
Yes, focus on. I think a big part of it is hearts and minds with Clement still. I know that the uptick in form is great. Everyone's having a great time. It feels like good times are back at Carrow Road again. But we do have that elephant in the room that is the Ipswich derby still to play. And I think we need as many personnel available for that game as possible, because I don't know about you two, but I really want to give them a damn good slap on the pitch in April. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're kind of like wrapping ourselves up in a bit of cotton wool for that game. And again, like if Clement can deliver that, I think pretty much any doubt in his ability to get us playing really well next season will kind of dissipate. So
yeah, definitely.
I think Sheffield United, Preston are going to be tough games. I just think that we've still got a lot of players out and fitness issues still kind of lingering. But yeah, I think that we need to sort of steady the ship, because as you said, Ollie, like people are people. Clubs are picking up points, Leicester, so on and so forth. So we're not quite out of the woods yet.
No, definitely. A few comments from our loyal fan base. Adam Cartwright is back. 2-1 to City. Keep the faith. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's I'd love that. I think it's going to be personally. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it'll be 1-1, 2-2. It'll be a typical Chris Wilder away performance where they'll park the bus and just make it very difficult for us to play football. It'll be up to us to see if we can break them down. I think it very much depends on who they play on the wings. We've been quite light there, haven't we? Let's be honest, due to the injury issues we've had. Obviously the press conference will be tomorrow, so we don't know who is available. But if Sparta was back, I think he could be the key to unlock. But he's not playing Magoma on the wing, is he? That's the other thing. So I think it's either going to be Magoma or Slimani that are the ones in the middle. But we'll see. I mean, for me, it'll be a draw. But another comment from Fiona Davies. It's all about making the groundwork. It's all about making the groundwork for next season now. So I don't know if she's referring to. Pardon?
Quite insightful.
Very insightful. I was going to say, I don't know if she might be referring to Arsenal, but I think it's more than likely going to be referring to Norwich. Adam Cartwright is back again, ruined their promotion party. I think he's referring to the Ipswich, the Ipswich game there. So yeah, 100% Adam. I think that's a great shout. So I don't know. The other question I had for you guys is who is going to be the standout player for Norwich City on Wednesday evening? Ollie?
I'd say, well, it's tough. I think Magoma, I mean, I know he was quite quiet in the Leeds game. But I think every time he takes risks more than a lot of other players on the pitch. And I quite like that. It's quite refreshing to see someone take on a man or try that exciting pass, etc. So I think if there's going to be a difference in the game, I think if you can get him on the ball, in the pockets, turning, playing through the wingers, etc. I think probably Magoma could be the standout on Wednesday night for me, anyway.
Yeah, I'd just say anyone, because I don't think we've got many players left, have we? I think they're all in the Colney medical room. Joking aside, probably Ali Ahmed. He's got me off my seat a few times at Carrow Road this season since he signed. He looks like he makes things happen. Whether or not he's knackered from playing so many games, I don't know. But I'd like to think that he's able to make a bit of a difference. And obviously, our man McLean. So as we just talked about, we'll know how United play, Sheffield United play, and obviously he's come up against Chris Wilder before. But yeah, actually, I've got a question for you, Jez. Shoot. I wonder whether you or Chris Wilder has the smaller of the mouth, because you both got really small mouths. So I just wondered.
Yeah, it could be. I should have asked him when I saw him in the pub the other week. What was I going to say? Yeah, so one more thing. Obviously, everyone else watching, if you did want to just comment, let us know who you think the player will be that's going to shine. I think Magoma as well, by the way. I didn't know if I said that or not. And just let us know what you think the score's going to be as well. Be good, and I'll post a few of those when they come up. Our man Adam is back again. I like the look of Mundell Smith. Sorry for the spelling. I think he's actually got it right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, reminds me of Raw Fox. Yeah, it's a fair shout. I think he's still, for me, he's very, very young, very raw. But I think there's definitely a player there, 100% a player there. And again, I always refer back to the Phil Clement's seal of approval. And if Mundell Smith is getting a look in ahead of perhaps someone like, and no disrespect to Elliot Miles, but he hasn't had a look in yet. So Clement obviously thinks that Mundell Smith is physically, mentally ready to take that step. When I think he's done well, hasn't he?
I think so. Give him a pre-season. We'll see how things go.
Yeah.
Also, maybe give him the derby. Time for heroes.
Sure. I was going to say I wouldn't mind seeing him start on the right instead of Gibbs, maybe for a change, because I think You know, in all fairness to Gibbs, it's been tough for him playing out of position on that right-hand side. But I think there's a clear lack in quality on that right-hand side. And I think Mundell Smith could fill it out. I know he's not naturally a right winger anyway, but I think we need that pace. So why not?
No, absolutely. Right. Just before we hand over to Morgan for this week's and the first ever live random question of the week, we have got a really good episode coming out tomorrow, guys. It's Elliot Bennett, who, as we all know, we actually could probably do with him tomorrow on Wednesday, should I say, because we do need a winger. Promotion winner, an absolute legend for us in the Premier League. You know, he scored that really good goal against Spurs. I think was probably one of the highlights of his Norwich career. His interview with us is being released tomorrow, so please do check that out, and again leave comments and show your support for that. Right, Morgan, all yours.
Yeah. Okay, and this is live, right? Oh, this is weird. This is weird. You know, do you know about this, Ollie? Have you?
Yeah.
He does. He's had about 4 of them.
Yeah. All right. Random question of the week. Please like and subscribe to that for more random questions of the week. So, if we cast your mind's eye back to the 17-18 season, the first season under Farker, where we went to Bramall Lane, the Battle of Bramall Lane, Yannick Wildschut, what a absolute cult hero that day, scored the only goal where we won 1-0. And Chris Wilder, if you both recall, had a breakdown about the Norwich bus being on time. One of the best. If any of you can, if you don't remember it, check it out on YouTube or any other streaming channel and type in Chris Wilder Norwich City losing is shit about the bus driver. But my question to both of you two and the audience at home, we'll play with them as well. What's been one of the most irksome Chris Wilder moments that you've ever had a breakdown over? And I'll throw that out to Jess first, because you look like you regularly have them.
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
So can you describe to me the most Chris Wilder moment you've ever had?
Wow. Yes, I can. When I was playing youth football, I won't name the team. Actually, I will name the teams because it doesn't matter, because it was like 30 years ago. Taverham versus Drayton. So it was obviously, we were all at the same high school anyway. We were all at Taverham, and there was the referee was one of the dads of the other team, right? So what's happened is we're about 8 or 9-0 down at the time, so I wasn't best pleased anyway. And so I'm just trying to remember now. So basically, one of our players handled it on the line. So we'd already gone down to 9 players for injury, right? I think it's 10 players or whatever it was. Refs had to send him off, and he's handled it on the line. Yeah. So that made it 10-0, and I was playing up front at the time. And I said to my strike partner, I said, just lob the ball to me, like literally just scoop the ball up to me. And he did that. I picked up the ball and kicked it at the other end of the pitch. Got sent off as well. Mike Hunter, if you're watching, which is unlikely, I do apologise. He was the manager at the time. He was again the dad of one of the players. I apologise, but yeah, that was probably the biggest head loss moment in my football career, and yeah, the only time I ever got sent off. So I think that's probably a good enough one for you.
That's a good one. Ollie, you look like the most ill person ever, so I think you might struggle with this, but let's hear it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm fairly good when it comes to keeping my head, but I think a similar story to Jez, to be fair. I remember, I think I was 16 and it was my first sort of game in adults football, etc. And actually the only yellow card I picked up in adults football. But I remember to try and sort of like fit in with the team and stuff, and that like roughness, I suppose. I remember I think we were winning and it was a close game, and the ball was put out a play for a throw in, and I was right by it, and one of their players is obviously coming over to take it, and there's like a hedge, and then there's a meadow behind it, and I've just booted the ball into the meadow as soon as he's coming over. Yeah, like I said, it's not really head loss, but
That's pretty good.
Again, just kicking the ball away, and first yellow card, got humbled instantly, and that was pretty much it. I haven't received a yellow card since, so I've been all right. But yeah,
fair play. What's yours, Morgan?
I mean, so for
Morg mode.
Yeah, I was about to say. So for the audience at home, I have Jez calls. I do rant sometimes, well, quite a bit, and I'm getting better. But Jez calls those moments morgue mode. So whenever I hit morgue mode, it's like a morgue modeometer. I've not quite gone over 4, have I? Really, with you? I can't remember.
I think when you were trying to get into for the FA Cup game the other week, that was close to.
Yes. Okay, so well remembered. So the Kids for a Quid FA Cup match against Walsall. I don't know if anyone from was at that game, but I basically missed kickoff and was still standing in the queue, motionless for about 10 minutes into the first half, and I gave up. And so I just walked out into the outside Carrow Road to go to the Complete Angler to calm down, because I was fuming that I was stood outside the ground for like 25 minutes not moving. And I was just like, I was properly moaning out loud about the top tier stands being closed to anyone who will listen past me, and they probably thought I'd. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's my most recent Chris Wilder morgue moment.
Fantastic. Right, everyone else, thank you so much for watching our first ever live episode. It's been great. It's been the usual shenanigans that we see on this channel. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the game as well. We will probably do a few more of these in the future, but yeah, do look out for that Elliot Bennett episode tomorrow. Gents, you both going?
I am. Did you get a ticket in the end?
Yes, I will do. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. Ollie?
No, I'm not going on Wednesday night. No, I'm gonna sit and watch it from home. To be fair, I think the Leeds game sort of drained a lot of. I'm gonna aim to go to Preston though. To be fair, but I think I'll miss the midweek game. But I'll watch it from home still. Excellent.
Well, I'll look forward to seeing you on the Preston game then. And everyone else watching, please do like and subscribe on our channel for more great content. We are available on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok, which is the one I always forget. Ollie, the cat is now coming in. She might no, she's gone. I thought the cat was going to get involved there. Where was I? Yeah, subscribe on our YouTube channel and you'll get 10% off at the Freemason Arms pub on match days on food and drink. We are also supported by Master Seal Power Design and part of the Talk Sport Fan Network. I've been Jez Davies.
I've been Oliver.
There, didn't you? Sorry, Ollie.
Pardon?
No, you're all good.
You almost ran out of breath there, Jez, didn't you?
No, I'm an excellent swimmer. We'll leave it at that. I've been Ollie Sadler.
No, just to answer Adam's question as well about promotion. I think we're too far off it now, to be fair. I think Wrexham and stuff, they're always going to be picking up points, etc. But I've been on Sadler anyway. Go follow the TikTok if you haven't already and all the social medias. And keep an eye out for any new content that we're releasing.
Excellent.
I've been Morgan Hewitt with my ladder. Stairway to heaven.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day and enjoy the game.